Dear Lord, please forgive us for all the sins we have brought upon us. Look down upon us with forgiveness for all the sins we will have in the future. I know you understand that we ain't perfect. We try. We try to keep our heads up in bad times. This is a bad time. Show us the way. And if you can't show us the way, then forgive us for being lost.
I'll miss you. Will I ever see you again?
Sure. Goodbyes aren't forever.
Remember me with smiles and laughter. Well, that's how I'll remember you. If you can only remember me with tears, then don't remember me at all.
I love you.
Forever and ever.
Hello, clean boys and dirty girls.
Welcome to the SWETZ.
SWETZ,
The SWETZ and Steve Show.
a feel-good podcast.
Seems like you guys have fun on there. It's pretty cool.
All together now.
It's easy.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
To SWETZ and become a clean one today.
Have a nice day.
SWETZ.
And I'm Steve.
I used to be an average, ordinary guy. So one day a pair of magical glasses fell from the heavens and gave me the powers and rhythms of an electronic future. Now with my glasses and my cousin Steve,
I just like to be on the internet.
we're ushering in the future electronic.
SWETZ.
Steve, this is the SWETZ and Steve Show.
Yes, 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 yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 49 of the SWETZ and Steve Show. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. One more time. We're excited for what's happening tonight. They're very excited for what's happening tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the SWETZ and Steve Show. I'm your illustrious host, PSWTZ, the clean one extraordinaire, and really just an overall decent human being. To my right is the your co-host, Steven Villarreal. and really, that's all. That's the only title that he needs. You know. Look at that smile. Look at that. Wow. They're amazed. They're enamored. What's going on, Steve? How you doing tonight, man?
Life is good.
Life is good with that double cheese pizza with the jalapenos.
We don't need to put my pizza order out there for everyone, okay?
I don't know. You just made sure to told me that you told me multiple times what you're eating tonight.
I told you in confidence what I like on my
I'm
pizza.
sorry.
All right, I told you in
think-
confidence.
I just think that the people would like to know what you prefer to eat on a Thursday night. You know.
You know, I had a good day. I picked up a big win today.
Yeah.
I won't go into details about it, but
W's. You're securing the W's.
Yeah, and you know, something good happened today, and yeah, you know, I decided to celebrate with a pizza, and I enjoy a 14-inch double cheese sausage jalapeno pizza.
Where'd you get the pizza from?
It's a place called Mr. V's.
Mr. V's
around the house.
Oh, okay,
in my
nice,
neighborhood.
nice.
So now I guess everyone knows roughly where I live.
Nobody come after Steve. Like there's a handful of people I think out there in Clean Nation.
I wish they would actually.
They at least pay you to visit, you know.
I probably should have been smart and said like Domino's, the local Domino's.
Papa John's.
Yeah.
When you said pizza this late, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know how you do it, because there's an experience where I had Papa John's later in the evening. And
Yeah.
I will say that I'll never have pizza late past 6 p.m., 7 p.m. because of that experience.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but you must have guts of steel.
You know, I've been working out a lot, dude.
That's good.
I've been boxing again.
Nice.
Not as I mean, I bought a new pair of gloves and not as much as I would like so far, but I'm gonna get back into it.
Oh, you're making a comeback?
Right. I honestly, dude, I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about maybe going in the 35 and older division.
Dude, yeah.
And I know why? Because I still like I know I'm bigger now, but I still got it.
You still got it. You should go back in there. I would like to see that. I would like to go in there and to be able to see if I could color commentary one of your fights. I might be biased though.
I still got it, dude. I'm still dude, you know what happened like 3 weeks ago? I played basketball for the first time. I played basketball against like 18 to 20, 22, 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I was never like the most talented basketball player, but I still knew how to play the game. And it was like my first love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I still fucking had it, dude. I was quicker than them.
Yeah.
I mean, I played like an old man game. My handles were a bit loose and everything, but yeah. I still held my own. I mean, we were playing 21. I held my own. And then I got new boxing gloves. I've been riding my bike a lot.
Good.
You know, and like, yeah, I must have gone on like a 5 or 6 mile bike ride earlier.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking hungry because I've been eating good. You know what I mean? I haven't really eaten bad lately. So I looked at Fiona today. I said, Fiona, we need some fucking pizza today. You know?
There's your cheat day.
Yeah. And she said, what kind of pizza you want? And I said, I got my 14-inch double cheese, sausage and pepper and jalapeno. You got to celebrate sometimes, dude. You got to have a good time.
Yeah, man. You could take the grease from that pizza, use it as fuel for your car or something.
Stop it.
That's good. No, but you have to seriously let me know if you actually, try to want to do something with boxing again, man. I love to see you fight, man.
I don't know, dude. I say it now. Your brother punched me like a year ago.
Yeah.
I was holding pads for him, and then I started like this is before he got like super because he's really good right now.
No.
I think this is before he got super, super good in what he's doing now.
No.
And like this is when he was starting out, and like I was clenching with him.
Mm-hmm.
And like he caught me and like I had a headache for 2 days because when you don't get punched like that, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I was like looking at Fiona like different. You know, so yeah, so I would like to, but I don't know how I'm gonna react if I get punched again.
No, I feel it. I feel it.
For sure, I just want to drop weight. For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's up with you?
Just I'm really excited about this ghost hunt we got going on.
Tell me about it.
I released a new song on Sunday. A lot of people like it. It's a song that means a lot to me, and I'm glad to see that a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites off the album. And so that's been going pretty good.
I'll tell you what hits me hard on that song
Uh-huh.
is when you hear is it a little boy or little girl?
I think it's a little girl.
When you hear the little girl say, "I'll miss you," and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, it hits, doesn't it?
Yeah. You did
No,
well.
yeah, it's definitely a friend of mine that I showed it to a while back. He said, "Yeah, I love the song, man. It made me cry and stuff." And I think like when it comes to like emotional songs like that, I think that's like obviously that's like kind of what the response is intended to be.
Right.
Because there's something beautiful about that, honestly,
Right.
for something to be able to touch you to a point where you can feel that emotion.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm glad to see that a lot of people like it, and yeah, there's some other. I have a instrumental. It's kind of instrumental already, but I have an instrumental and slowed reverb version out there on Spotify already. Speaking of which, I wanted to pull this up. So last episode, excuse me, we got taken down DAZN. Fuck DAZN boxing, okay. But we are still live up on Spotify. I don't know if you can see that. I'm still getting used to the restream stuff. But we are back. We are still up on Spotify. Episode number 48. Which hopefully don't come after that episode. But the video is actually still up on if you're using Spotify on mobile. So until I can make some sort of edit or I signed this up for Rumble, but I haven't got a chance to upload any episodes yet. There are a few other video streaming platforms alternatives that I want to use in case of instances like this. But I haven't got around to it yet. But as for the time being, if you want to listen to or watch episode number 48, we're still up on Spotify, and hopefully we can get some an edit on YouTube or any other video streaming platform up eventually soon. So
Why
that
did we get taken down?
because I guess they're just really assholes about their copyright whatever for the Jake Paul and Logan Paul fights and stuff like that. Which I mean, it's like you put the fight, you put up the highlights. It's not like it's happening live.
Right.
You put it up yourselves. So we're just like reacting to it. Like I can understand getting a copyright claim and just like, hey, this is what this video is. That's no problem because if I was to play a copyright song for the most part, they wouldn't like necessarily block the whole video. They would just like copyright and say and they would still keep the video up. They would just at the bottom in the description area, they would say, hey, this is this song, or hey, this is this movie, or hey, this is this video.
Yeah.
But they decided to block it. So that's what happened with episode number 48.
So
yeah.
So everyone out there, go ban DAZN. Don't watch their stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're not friends of the SWETZ and Steve show.
No, they're not. No.
Fuck
We're
them.
banning them. So I just want to let everyone know about that. In other news, I am planning to stream on Saturday. Here, let's go pull up this nice little thumbnail. I work hard on my thumbnails, damn it. And I've been having a lot of fun with this game, this War of Mine. Really fun game. I'm planning on streaming that Saturday. So in case anyone's interested in watching me play that, probably play some Fallout 3 too. From a poll that I put out earlier this week, but that's what I got going on Saturday. And yeah, that's two things I wanted to mention. And tonight
I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
So in my private world,
I
I'm a youth coach. I coach soccer, I coach basketball. And we had our first game this past Saturday. And I think you could tell by the smile on my face. Now, we don't keep score in these games,
Really?
but the kids keep score. I mean, they're like 5 and 6. You know what I mean? The kids keep score. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if people know this or not, but I'm very loud.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of energy, and I coach my team with a lot of energy. And we went up like 3 goals early. I went up to this one kid who played on my team last year. He's 6 now. Really good at soccer. He's put in a lot of work.
Mm.
And I went up to him right before the game. I said, "Hey, look, I want to go up 2 goals early, and I don't want to look back." And he looked at me and he goes, "Okay." Dude, this kid, like, first minute, takes it down, boom, scores a goal. Okay. So I have my kids do airplanes when we score a goal or make a bucket. Airplane back, high fives, everyone's having a good time, parents loving it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, and then I have this other kid who just started on my team, a lot of high energy kid. I said, "All right, you go down, boom." So boom, now we're up. It's like the first 3 minutes, 2 goals, nothing. The other kids are starting to feel like, "Oh crap." You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make the other kids feel bad, but I'm trying to do what's best for my team. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do what's best for my kids. And we went up like 5 goals to like 0. I had to tell my kids, "Hey, let them score one." And I don't know if everyone remembers, but last season I was an undefeated soccer coach. This season I'm still undefeated. And Lee didn't play, and Lee's really good at soccer. Really fucking good. And he's going to play this week, and I'm telling you, we're in for a good season. We're in for a really good season.
Maybe you should take some video or something of like like a coaching vlog or something like that to see
You're
like
the second person to tell me that.
Who told you that before?
Angel, this guy I used to work with, his name's Angel. We have to clip this, and I need to if you could do me a favor and clip this so I can send it to him, because I like the guy. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He was telling me, because again, we used to work together, and I would tell the stories of me coaching. What's up, Matt?
What's up?
And I would tell the stories of me coaching.
Brother Matt, real quick.
All right, I'll make this quick because I know we got people from So I would tell the stories of me coaching, and people would like find it funny and everything. And he said he wants to see me like do a Vice documentary leading up, like what I do before the games and like how I react after the games. Matt came to a game before.
Oh, really?
And like the game that Matt came to, like the other coach quit on us. True story. All right, enough with that. But the next time we have our shows, I'm gonna give recaps of my soccer team.
No, I like that. What's up, Matt? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. My connection's pretty good. I just joined.
Okay.
I just joined because I will be there, but I have to go spar first. So
okay.
I don't know what time you guys are showing up, but what time are you guys showing up?
Well, we're trying to. It'd have to be like after like approaching sundown. So what time usually is that like around? Let's see. Let me look at
sundown's usually around 8 o'clock. 7:30. 7:30.
I was thinking like I was honestly just going with 9 in my head. What do you think, Steve?
9 works good for me.
Yeah.
9 works good for me.
Yeah, I think 9 is cool.
Yeah. Because we'll probably be out there probably 3 hours or so.
Maybe. Now here's the thing: we might get a ticket. We might get kicked out.
What?
Yeah, I think that's the worst thing that can happen. As long as we don't like go breaking shit, which I don't think we will. I don't have any intentions of doing public destruction.
Yeah.
But from what I researched, if they come in and give us tickets, I think we'll get like a $60 or $100 ticket.
All right. Well,
yeah.
We have a donation. We have a donation link. I don't know if I don't think Mickey's here, but link is in the description to our donation page if you want to pay for the bail the SWETZ and Steve show crew out of jail.
That's great.
Ticket. So yeah, well, basically, in case it hasn't become apparent and obvious what we're doing here, we are preparing for a ghost hunt next Friday, which is almost just 1 week out. Shout out to Trudis, by the way. He said he liked my song "Carry Me." Thank you, Trudis. Wanted to make sure to highlight that. Shout out to Trudis. Drop a TD in the chat. Screaming free Steve till it's backward. Till it's backward. Yeah, donation link is in the chat. By the way, if you're watching the stream, be sure to share it out if you could, whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook, would be much appreciated. But basically, really, Steve, this is your baby. This ghost hunt really, really your baby. So kind of give people the rundown, and maybe we could clip this later.
Yeah.
Where did this idea? And we've had experiences in talking with paranormal investigators in the past. Shout out to Brandon Crotty and the Paranormal in the Funhouse crew, the paranormal investigators that we spoke to and stuff. And that kind of got you going, and we did a lot of spiritual based talks, but kind of give, because this is your baby, this idea, kind of give like what inspired you to really kind of see this to fruition, you know what I mean? To really like doing that. Kind of go into it a little bit, Steve.
Yeah, here at the SWETZ and Steve show, we always aim to outdo ourselves. Okay.
Yeah.
And as I thought about our Halloween episodes, we're like The Simpsons. Our Halloween episodes are typically our better episodes.
Oh yeah. Our holiday themed episodes in general, they just have a little bit like, I don't know, they have a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, we get a lot of kooky people who come on, and I say that with love and respect.
We got a lot of kooky people.
I say it with love and respect. Please don't, Paul Allen or Ken Allen, don't
shout out to the Wizards table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say
Robert Riggy, don't.
A salute, huh?
Yeah. Robert Riggy, don't hear that and be like, what the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? We have a lot of kooky people who come on the show, especially for the holiday episodes. I mean, you and Woobs are always eating pie and shit. Like,
are we picking that up back this year again?
I think we need to, yeah. And it's just one of those things where I'm just like, we have to outdo ourselves. How are we going to outdo ourselves? Well, we live in Illinois, and there's a very haunted cemetery that's kind of, it's a little out of the way for some of us, but that's okay. And well, probably most of us actually. But you know what? We're dedicated to putting on a good show. So I said, you know what? Let's outdo ourselves. Let's do a ghost hunt or a ghost hunt, right? Let's record it. Let's dress up like the Ghostbusters. I think if you watch the last episode, you'll see my thought process really begin with that. And let's have a good time. Let's edit it. Let's hopefully, I mean, look, I don't think anything is going to happen, but I do think that if anyone's going to find a ghost, it's going to be me.
Okay. Why do you think that? You said that before. I'm curious as to why.
Yeah.
Is it because you're the biggest skeptic of them all?
That, and I have a secret weapon.
Oh, yeah. What's a secret weapon?
Are you ready for my secret weapon?
Yeah, sure.
Shower thoughts.
Oh, okay. Cool. Get the full screen here. Hold on.
How come telling someone to have a good day is positive, but telling someone to have a good life is negative? And listen, I am going to have a whole bunch of shower thoughts ready, and there's going to be like a 20-minute, maybe a 5-minute, maybe like there's going to be a small segment where I intend to be in the cemetery reading shower thoughts.
No, that's brilliant. I wonder what the thought process of these spirits is gonna be like. Who the fuck is this guy? Why would he leave me alone? I'm trying to go to sleep here.
No one. Listen, I watched the Ghost Adventures episode where they went to Bachelor's Grove, And they're out there with their EMF detectors and their little things that go if a ghost is here, and like their pods and their X cameras and everything. Okay. But you know what they don't have?
What?
Shower thoughts.
Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. Secret weapon.
One day you will think about something for the last time, and after that, it will be forgotten forever.
Hey. So like the ghost. So like the ghost that we're gonna be hunting.
Yeah, and you know, I really think, dude, like I put in a lot of work on this after that last episode. I really started to just research the history of Bachelor's Grove, and I said to myself, nobody has shower thoughts like I do. Nobody goes out there with nobody goes out there. Everyone's like, hey, Mr. Ghost, if you're a ghost, show yourself. You know what? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna put on a show. You know, the ghosts have not been entertained. I am gonna put together some thought-provoking commentary that the ghosts are absolutely gonna love.
I think they're starved for it. What do you think so in the chat? Do you think the ghosts Bachelor's Grove, do you think they're ready for us? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But basically, so today, given what Steve just said and kind of the backstory behind it, we're gonna like literally just be like going over the plans. Steve, if you have a pen and paper, bust it out, man. We're gonna, or even if you got your notepad on your phone, we're gonna be prepping for this ghost hunt, and that's pretty much gonna be the majority of the episode. Maybe we'll watch some. Hopefully, we get some of the other members that are hopefully going to be joining us as well.
So here's the other thing, right? There is, and this is a two-part thing. So give me a second because I got to show you. I got a demonstration. So here's my other tactic. There's an urban legend for Bachelor's Grove that there is a black dog that roams the cemetery.
Really?
And it's a ghost dog. And you'll be there, and again, you're like a mile into this like area, which I'm sure we'll pull up the geography of it and we can start to plan and everything. But in there, you're isolated into the center of where the cemetery is. Okay. And there's absolutely no dogs around because like houses, yes, they're around, but they're not like close enough. And apparently people see black dogs. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
Give me one quick second.
I have the Bachelor's Grove website pulled up here. It looks kind of like a older website, but it's actually pretty cool. I'm trying to look up some maps here.
And I'm thinking about bringing my boy Wally with me.
Yeah, do you think he'll help us find the other dog?
I think so. Wally, what do you think? You want to go? Fiona says I can bring them.
What if Wally starts to, how should we say, starts to get messed with the other dog?
That's what I'm saying.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on. Come on.
I mean, it's a possibility. You know what I mean?
Think about it. A black dog, a black ghost dog with a black real life dog, like a black. And Wally's smart, dude.
Yeah.
Wally will tell you.
Okay.
You know, he'll tell you something's around. Go ahead. Go back.
All right. So basically, let's take it back from. Let's start with the basics, okay? Well, now we could either kind of look. Here, let's do this, right? Okay, let's just start doing the preliminary research, okay, ladies and gentlemen, viewers watching at home, you're gonna see this, okay? I'm gonna pull up.
There's my secret weapon back there. Shower thoughts and Wally. I'm good.
Okay, hell yeah! Give a shout out to Wally. Drop a W in the chat for
Wally.
Wally.
W in the chat for Wally.
All right, I'm gonna pull this up now. Okay, this is the Bachelor's Grove website.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. So let's read this thing. Man, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery is well known for one of the most haunted places in Chicagoland. This small, desecrated graveyard has more unexplained paranormal activities than any other cemetery worldwide. Interesting. One of the most famous sightings is a woman sitting on the tombstone. This picture shows the transparent image of a woman sitting on a small checkered tombstone looking out into the woods. This photo was taken by Jewel Fells and published in the Chicago Sun-Times. The purpose of this site is so that people can share their paranormal experiences with others. Sometimes people will see or feel something and will be afraid to share it with others because of ridicule. That will never happen in here.
Never.
All of our members are just like you, with their own experience to share and would love to hear about yours. Please join us today. It's free and painless. This forum is open to all paranormal experiences and not just Bachelor's Grove. If it's paranormal, then we got it. So feel free to join us. It's fast and free. And it just has some directions here. It has
I
some
don't
other
think
forums.
they needed to say that it's painless.
Really? Why do you say that?
It's free and painless. Why you didn't need to tell me it's painless?
I don't know. There could be some pain coming our way. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Possibility. Let's see. Let's read this. The Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. This photo was taken. Okay, so this is the key. One of the key characters here. You mentioned the black dog. Now we're looking at the Madonna of the Bachelor's Grove. Okay, this is someone we're going to be looking for. Okay. The photo was taken during an investigation of Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. I feel like we should play some while we're reading this. I feel like we need some creepy background music. I just feel like to really get into the mood. You know what I mean? Hold on. Give me a second. Steve, you know what? Steve, take over for a minute while I look up some creepy background music.
Okay. I'll do a couple shower thoughts.
Okay, let me give you the full screen. Okay.
How can you replicate falling from high altitudes in a nightmare if you've never fallen like that before?
Mm.
The number of people older than you will never increase. Your brain remembers you forgot something, but barely remembers what it is that you forgot. But rarely remembers what it is that you forgot. Trees live underground. They just use the upper portion as a snorkel.
I don't know how to get. I don't think I can share two screens at once. Here. Let's put this back up. We'll just finish right. This sucks because that's only what I can hear. Because right now, when I'm listening to this creepy music is perfect. I'll keep reading, and then we'll switch over to the creepy music. On August 10th, 1991, several members of the GRS were at the cemetery. A small abandoned grave on the edge of Rubio Woods Park.
Hey, you're coming in and out.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Maybe it's because okay, I'll get rid of that. Is that better?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Near the suburb of Midlothian, reputed to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in the U.S., Bachelor's Grove has been the site of well over 100 different reports of strange phenomena, including apparitions, unexplained sights and sounds, and even glowing balls of light. GRS members Mary Huff was taking black and white photos with a high-speed infrared camera in an area where the group had experienced some anomalies with their ghost hunting equipment. The cemetery was empty except for the GRS members. One developed the image emerged, what looks like the lonely-looking young woman dressed in white sitting on a tombstone. Parts of her body was partially transparent, and the style of dress seems to be out of date. Interesting. Okay. So we have two key characters here, okay? We have the Madonna. We have the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. And we have this black dog. There might be a third. I don't know. Steve, is there a third that you could potentially call out in the research that you've done?
Yeah, the third would be in the lagoon. Apparently, there's a lot of orbs.
Okay.
And I think that the lagoon is like right off the cemetery. Can you pull up a map of Bachelor's Grove? Like just the actual.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Bachelor's Grove map. Shout out to Woobs, by the way. He is here.
I'll be there next week.
Woobs, if you can, man, join the stream. And that goes for anyone of the of our teammates, our team that is going in with us. We're free and available. Join the stream. We'd like to make this collaborative effort.
Yeah, we need to introduce everyone.
That's
We
true.
need to break up into teams. You should be team captain A, and I'll be team captain B.
Yeah. Okay.
We should draft our team.
Draft it. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay, this looks like a halfway decent map here. Okay, let me pull this up. I'm gonna share this. I wish I could actually like. Here, I'm gonna get rid of this.
So that's of the actual that's of the actual cemetery. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it bigger. Let's see.
That's what she said. I've been watching a lot of
nice haircut, by the way.
Huh?
You said you had a nice haircut, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Albert. Thank you.
But okay. I want to make it bigger. I want to like actually like see it. Hold on. Steve's just waiting to slam dunk. He's waiting to slam dunk. Okay, I think
I've been watching a lot of Office lately.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Really bad jokes.
Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, this is it doesn't look too big, honestly, but this is one concern. Are we gonna get lost? Will we get lost and be unable to find each other? Is it really that big? Okay. So there's wooded areas, right? So yeah, because that was like one of the biggest like things I was thinking about. Is like, man, okay, if we're gonna split up, one of us takes one side. Okay, let's reference the map here.
Here, you got the map. I got the map.
I have the map right here.
Hold on, I got a different map.
Okay.
We'll go into that we'll go into that here in a minute.
Okay, you want to pull up your map?
Yeah.
All right.
So
okay. So this is looking interesting. It's looking interesting. I like the drawings here. Shout out to whoever drew this. They have the trees, the pine trees, the tombstones. This is we have to print this out. We have to come prepared. There's so much planning that has to go into this. Okay, let's see here.
All right. So this is where everyone gets upset. This is where everyone gets confused. Okay.
Okay.
So people go here from the research that I've done. People go here and they're like, "There's no cemetery here." That's because it's across the street. All right, it's across the street. So I think this is where we need the rest of the group here. So the rest of the group is going to be you, me, Matthew, David, Jake, Woobs, right?
Maybe, and possibly Mickey as well.
Possibly Mickey, no problem.
Well, how many is that in total?
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if this picks up, some other people might want to join us. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to, but look, if you look here, right? So we can't park anywhere on here because this is all just forest preserve. So parking, we're going to have like a getaway driver or something, right? That's maybe what Mickey needs to do.
Okay, so where's the nearest available area for us to park?
Okay, so we're talking like, I think this is probably in like some of these neighborhoods, but do you really want to park in someone's neighborhood?
We could always park at a public place and then maybe like Uber over.
Sure.
Like, maybe that's one thing that we could do.
Sure. That's a good plan. So then here's my thought, right? We can either all enter on 143rd, go into the cemetery, visit the pond, which is right here, as I think everyone can see. We can do that. Or we can split up. One team enters this way, one team enters this way, and then one team enters this way, which the team who enters this way is going to have to be in for a long fucking walk.
So wait, is this whole plot the cemetery?
No, the cemetery is all just this little area.
Okay, so this is just woods.
Yeah.
Right? The whole plot's just woods.
Right. The whole plot is woods. So again, people say like Bachelor's Grove Woods and Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, 2 different things.
Yeah.
Absolutely two different things, right? And if you look here, we'll get into that here in a minute. So yeah, so we can either all just kind of work our way in and walk down this path, which is pretty legendary,
Okay.
or we can all enter from different points and meet in the middle. I don't know what everyone wants to do.
Interesting. What if we were to enter, just another possibility. What if we were to go in the same way, but then like from the base of operations, we then split up?
Sure.
That could
I like
be
that.
unless it's too difficult to like navigate it. Like, will we need to bring a compass involved in this?
No.
Is this whole area? So you said 3 points of position, right?
Yeah.
Three ways of entry.
Yeah.
Like, is it all like is there a visible line of sight from one end to the other, or the woods kind of blocks it off?
Can you repeat that? Juan was distracting me.
Oh no, you're good. So if we have the 3 teams, if we had 3
Yeah.
teams and there's 3 points of entry,
Yeah.
if they were to start, one team would start on the far side, would they be able, is there a clear line of sight from one end to the other, or there's the trees blocking it off?
I think there's a lot of trees blocking it off.
Okay. Well, here's one thing too. Probably I got this is kind of jumping ahead a little bit because I wanted to go into some of the gear that I got, but I had gotten a trail cam that
Okay.
has like that can see like at night, you know what I mean? It has
Yeah.
like infrared sort of thing, like night vision sort of thing. And like so I want to at least get like two people out of like the group. Because here's what I was thinking. Basically, I think we would have like 2 groups.
Yeah.
You'd have like 2 groups. One has a camera to themselves, the other one has a camera to themselves. This kind of goes into the gear that I got as well. I'll just go ahead and say what gear I got. I got like I think I got like a 2-pack of headlamps. I got a 2-pack of headlamps. I have some other spare flashlights as well. I got that. I got the trail cam. I got an EMP, which I posted on our story on Instagram. Follow us
saw
on
that.
we had the EMP, the EMP, the EMF. I'm sorry, the EMF reader, which should be interesting. I got a combo of like a digital recorder. You know how sometimes when they do the recording and then
Oh
like,
my God, I'm showing my dog's private. I need to get him off there.
I got a digital recorder that we could like play back and stuff and kind of listen to see if we picked anything up for whenever we ask questions. And then I got like these spirit balls or whatever that I guess are like will light up. That will light up if like there's any like electromagnetic activity or something like that. I'm trying to think what else. Is that all that I got?
I think we got to take all of that and divide it up to the
Yeah,
the
that's
group.
exactly what I was planning on doing.
That's what we should do, dude. We should have a draft.
Okay,
You're
so
team A, I'm team B, and we have a draft. We draft tonight.
okay, we'll have to do like the rent. You know the wheel generator. The wheel generator.
Well, I want
like,
Woods on my team for sure.
okay. We'll automatically put Woods to your team.
I think me and Woods walking through a forest is going to be funny as hell.
Okay. So yeah. Shout out to Juan, by the way. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Welcome. Steve, why you have curly Q like you're John Travolta in Greece, looking like you're about to bust out singing and dancing?
You know, I'm naturally handsome, Juan. Okay.
Also, make sure you sneak in after hours in complete darkness to get the full experience. Yeah, that's what we're planning. That's what we're planning to go in dark. If you're liking the stream, by the way, be sure to share it out. And if you want to join the stream, the link is there in the chat. Feel free to join us and help us plan. So let's see. I'll take out my notepad on my phone. Or do you have a notepad on you? Okay. So let's write this down. We're gonna write down the basic fundamentals of the ghost hunt. We're gonna have 2 teams. We have 2 teams. If we have 7, it'll be uneven. It'll be uneven depending on if Mickey comes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. 2 teams. Team Steve and Team SWETZ. you want Woobs, so Woobs will automatically be on your team. And then we could save the rest for a draft.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what's funny is that Jake and Mickey are not going to be separated, so and they might even go like make out in the woods or something. But they're still newlywed. I think we need an eighth. I think we need an eighth.
Is Juan? Do you think Juan could be our eighth?
He might. He might. He's a cool guy. I think.
Maybe we should ask. Maybe we should ask a member of the Sometimes on Sundays podcast if they want to join.
Who do you want to bring from them?
I don't know. We'll just have to. We'll have to send them a message or something and see.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think if we make it even, that'd be pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I agree. So we'll have to send some messages. We'll have to send some messages leading up to it.
Or people can volunteer on this.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. If you want to join us, if you're in the Chicagoland area and you're willing to make a drive out to Midlothian, hit us up in the chat or DM us at the SWETZ and Steve Show on Instagram. Follow us, by the way, and yeah, let's get an eighth member. Okay. So you have two teams.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a draft later. I think we went over the gear that I got. Let me see the Amazon order thing. I haven't messed with the trail cam yet, which I should have, but I'll be able to mess with it tomorrow after work. And if we're gonna have two teams and I think it's cool and like stuff, I might have to get another one just so that each team can have their own dedicated cameraman. And like I'm not opposed to like people recording with their phones as well, obviously not, but I think I just want to be able to like see something like in that infrared sort of like that infrared vision. Let me pull up the order here. Let's see. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Okay, so yeah. I got the trailer.
I took a screenshot. I'm trying to share.
Mickey's here, by the way. Shout out to I wish he was here for what you said. It's so like grade school.
Mickey, earlier I said, whoever gets Jake and Mickey, it's like you're not really getting a. What did I say? Something like if you get Jake, you get Mickey, and they might end up going to the woods and making out.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready. Oh man, that's funny.
I'm trying to share a fucking like screenshot that I took so we can start putting graphs on there, but I can't.
Yeah. So yeah, I got 2 headlamps, 4 spirit balls, and a digital recorder, 1 trail cam, and an EMF reader. And then for you and me, I got us 2 Ghostbuster outfits since we're the team leaders.
Nice.
It even came with. I was gonna surprise you and say it, but fuck it. It even has the fake blow up protein pack on there.
I like it. I wish a ghost would. I'll shoot it. I'll shoot a ghost.
So we had to go all out for this. Let's see here. Let's see. We're pulling up the map again.
Yeah. All right.
Mickey actually said I was gonna see if they need. Actually, I was gonna see if someone to drive the getaway van.
Is she pulling my leg on that?
No, I think she didn't hear us before.
Okay, because that's literally what I said, Mickey. Is that you might need to be the getaway van person.
So what if Jake and her come, right? What if like they drop the rest of us off, they go park, and then they walk the rest of the way? Hopefully it's not too far.
No, they're gonna end up stopping and making out.
So stupid.
Oh, Jake, I'm scared. Don't worry, Mickey. I'll hold you. You know.
What's the spirit ball?
Is that a ghost? No, don't worry.
The spirit ball The spirit ball is like a little it's like a little transparent ball that's supposed to like glow up if there's some electromagnetic activity, I guess.
Oh, this is the other thing we got to plan for. We have to leave a gift for the infant daughter. You see that?
Maybe a pair of SWETZ glasses, maybe.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Plus, I'm a great driver in real life, not in GTA though. Okay, I think Mickey's volunteering herself to be the getaway driver here.
Here's some real life footage of people in Bachelor's Grove. It's not big.
Okay, this is good because that's really one of the main things I'm thinking of. Like in my mind, I'm thinking like the Blair Witch Project or whatever and stuff like that. And just like us getting lost in the woods. It actually doesn't like that bad, actually.
No, it's not. It's gated. You can't really like. It's a gated area. You can't really get lost as long as you know. I mean, David might get stuck in the gate, but
he's got vertical.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the other thing too.
Someone help
me. What time should we get there in the day or the afternoon to kind of get the lay of the land?
It really snuck up on us. I don't know. Do you and me want to meet up on Sunday and go like before it gets dark?
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Let me see. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Let me look at the map. Let me see what time sundown. Sunday. I think it's showing like sundown. If I leave work around maybe like 2 p.m. on Sunday, maybe I could do it.
Okay.
And then we could kind of look, but we'll have to see about that. If not, we could always go back to like just doing it the day of or the afternoon.
Sure.
But we'll see about that. But so we'll come back to that. But I think definitely you and me going to get the layout. And then what I also wanted to do is for the recording of it, I wanted to kind of like, I think I had to watch a few episodes of Ghost Adventures and stuff.
Watch the one where it was at Bachelor's Grove.
Okay, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get some day footage, you know what I mean? And I think maybe whenever we go there, that's what we could do.
Yeah.
And I can kind of like write a script about talking about the place. Like we're doing like a full-on episode of like a ghost hunt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no shit. Like actually like doing it legit.
Make sure Jake knows not to bring his gun.
Okay, let's see.
Look, no guns right here.
What's the parking situation like? Jake said it looks like there's not a lot of places to park, so a drive to drop you guys off might actually be needed.
Yeah, that's what I think too, dude.
Yeah. So yeah.
Here's what's funny, and here's where I don't think we can really get in too much trouble. Is because look, there's this half-assed, weak little like close, but then everyone can like just walk around. You know what I mean?
Why even build it? I mean, maybe it's more for cars, but like,
and apparently, like sometimes people hear cars passing by.
Yeah, that would actually be scary.
But it's like old school, like they see old school cars.
Oh shit, that's actually really scary.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of stuff that you can like watch on Bachelor's Grove on YouTube that is pretty like interesting.
Yes, I think the sign proves that we do need a gun.
So then this is the pond that apparently like things crawl out of.
Oh shit.
Like spirits crawl out of or whatever.
Okay, we might have to bring a bat or something. Bat.
Well, there's gonna be at least 6 guys, and 3 of us know how to fight. So we'll be fine.
Let's see. We still have to do the draft, so we'll have to do the draft first before we can assign like roles. So basically, as soon as we get there, like at 9, we're working with 9 right now. 9 p.m. arrival time, meeting up there or getting dropped off. Or maybe a little sooner so we could get situated and then we could get enough time for Mickey and Jake to come back.
Yeah.
Mickey has her Louisville Slugger mini bat. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. But yeah, I think as soon as we get there and we're all together, we'll run the camera, we'll do a take of like, hey, this is Sweats, this is Steve, this is what we gotta have like a name for our ghost hunting crew. What are we gonna call it? Off the top of your head, like just straight up freestyling off the top of your dome.
Who left that wheelchair there?
Maybe
I would say our name should just be the Sweats and Steve paranormal investigators.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think the Sweats and Steve show paranormal? No. It needs to have some rhyme to it. The Spirit Busters. The Spirit Busters. The A Team. There might be some copyright infringement with that one. Whoops, I don't know.
What's this? Look at this picture. Look at her face. Why are you doing that?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I think I went through all the pictures. I don't know.
Okay, these are interesting names. The SNS Spirit Busters. Okay, that might be it.
But how are we busting a spirit? We got you, spirit. That's what what I hear.
Buddy. No, I mean, I don't know. The spirit settlers.
All right. The first S should be spirits. And the second S should be
Spirit Squad. You remember the Spirit Squad from WWE?
There you go, Spirit Squad.
The SNS Spirit Squad. Yeah, what do you think?
Look at this doll without her head.
Oh God. Why? You know, someone deliberately just cut off a doll's head and just put it there for a picture. What jerks. The Sweats and Steve Ghoul Exterminator. That doesn't really have a flow to it, Mick. I'm sorry. I think the SNS Spirit Squad. I think that's it. It has like cadence, right, Steve?
Oh, apparently aliens are in this area, by the way, too.
Okay, that should be okay. So we definitely need to bring a bat then, in case some if there are 7 people, one's gonna be even. You, Woobs. Let's just say you get Matt. Let's just say you get Matt, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. That would mean 4 for me, Davey, Mickey, and Jake, right? Each team needs a bruiser. Because you would have, I'd say, I don't know. Because with the trail cams, they're not like I guess you could technically hold it, but like really it's like they're really meant to be posted up to trees with like a strap. And I think so if we like strap up and we start recording, we'd have to like strap the trail cam to somebody's chest so that they could like get the POV shot. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking needed to happen too.
So maybe either Woobs or whoever it goes in your squad is the cameraman. You're gonna hold, let's just say, the EMF reader or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'll kind of like, and like everyone has like basically a role. So if no one gets like the camera or whatever the digital recorder, then at least you get like you get the spirit ball or something like that. Let's see. Mickey has more titles here. I like Ghost Smashers or Ghost Smashers. Well, you're gonna be coming at them with shower thoughts. You're really meant to entertain them. So ghost smashing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really is like what our intent is, man.
I just think
these spirits have been through enough. Why are we gonna smash them?
Yeah, I just think that everyone wants the spirits to perform for them. I'm gonna perform for the spirits. People go there with such, in my opinion, from everything that I see, people go there with such expectations. I am going to entertain the ghosts with my quick-witted shower thoughts.
This is good. Then I had to wonder, what am I? Well, I'm just gonna ask them questions.
I think you should play your music.
I could do that.
I think you should play Gone.
Really? You think?
I think you should go there and be like, listen, everybody who comes here and they want you to perform for them. Let's be benevolent. I don't think enough ghost hunters have benevolence on their side.
I believe so too. Yeah, I actually agree with that.
I just think that it's such high expectation, and they're yelling at these ghosts. These people, they're sitting. If ghosts are real, they're sitting there and they're stuck here. You know,
Yeah, that's another thing to think about. Like, how are we gonna be affected after this ghost hunt? Is your perspective gonna change of the world if we were to experience something so significant that it shakes you to your core? You have been shaken before, Steve, here on the show.
the one thing I'll tell you, I'm gonna pull something else up. One thing I'll tell you is that I don't expect anything to happen. I just expect for us to just have a funny time that people end up watching.
Yeah.
And that's honestly my expectations out of this. But I do think that in order for me to become a believer of this, then I think I would really need like a ghost in my face. I would need to see a face that wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm serious. I would need, in order for me to become a believer of this, I'm going to take it seriously. I'm not going to make any jokes. I'm going to see if I can really make a ghost respond to me. And in order for me to believe that this is real, I need like something to push me. I need something to like possess Woobs. You know what I mean?
God. Really?
Yeah, like Mickey
He's
starts
not coming back
crying.
home with us if he gets possessed. You know that, right?
What'd you say?
He's not coming back home with us.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I'm not giving anyone a ride either.
Whoops
I
is on
need
his
Mickey
own.
to break down crying and like hiding and like going off running, and Jake like
What, Jake just abandoning her?
no, Jake's like running after her. Mickey, come on. She's
Hey,
like,
that'd be
no,
crazy.
no, like at the end of what's the movie that you said earlier?
The Blair Witch Project.
At the end of the Blair Witch. That's what I need to happen to Mickey. And I'm just standing there bewildered, like looking at you for answers. I'm looking at you for like, is this really happening? Are we really capturing all this?
Get a moment, a public freak out moment from the whole squad.
Yeah. Like
That'd be
I think David goes into the pond and he just keeps walking, and we're like, David, just come back, David. And he just keeps going, and then you just see air bubbles, and eventually it stops, and it's like me, you, and Matthew just sitting there like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's Midlothian. You know. Out of nowhere, fucking Matthew just climbs a tree and jumps off. You know. And then I turn to you.
Scary.
And then I turn to you and I say, we just lost 5 subscribers.
Oh my gosh. That'd be the most scariest thing of all, in my opinion. Shit.
Oh my god. I need a hobby. Seriously, what are you gonna do if we encounter a ghost? My question for you is, all of us are there, all 7 of us are there, maybe Juan's there, I don't know. Okay, maybe 8 of us are there. Who are you sacrificing in the event?
Oh shit, that's right.
Who's
We
your
had talked about this. I had to say probably Woobs, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need to
He's not gonna like that.
Look, the fact of the matter is that
He's the only
Woobs
non-family.
No. Well, I didn't think about that till you said that. I guess that's another reason.
Yeah.
But, Woobs is a little bit of a bigger guy. So if anything can keep the ghosts off our ass for as long as possible, probably would if they're going to feast on him.
What exactly do you think ghosts do?
I don't know. I guess maybe I'm thinking ghosts are like wild animals and they're gonna feed on his corpse or something like that. I guess I guess I'm fucked up though.
This isn't like 13 Ghosts where they're just killing people and eating
That's
people.
right. That's where my head's at. I guess I have unrealistic expectations.
Sure.
Let's see what Vicky said. You will see the boy with all white eyes and the scream of a banshee. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Have you ever seen maybe we should watch some clips of that. What's it called? fuck, what is it called? Grave Encounters. You ever see Grave Encounters?
No.
Oh shit, yeah. If it's exactly like Grave Encounters, that'd be like the craziest stuff ever, man. Holy shit.
All right, so let me go into this because this is the other thing that I reviewed
Okay, let's see.
to get ready for it.
Okay.
So then basically this is just bachelorsgrove.com. And this guy here, if you watch some of his videos, he has some far out stuff. I tried to get him on for this show, and I tried to get him available for our tour, but because apparently he did stuff like that, I never got a hold of him. I think it's been like 2 years since he's updated this, maybe a year, something like that. There's the forum here. You can obviously, touch base in there. He has some crazy stories about aliens and other dimensions and other universes. So if you want to, go to this YouTube channel here and watch it. So anyway.
You think it's worth pulling up one of his videos to see?
Sure, for sure. I think we could do that. So if you look here, the paranormal map, he put together all of the paranormal activities that have happened. Yeah. So like this guy here, and again, I think this is all old, dude, but like when people like see this, like a yellow man, the Madonna, like people found some of this stuff. And can you still see my screen, or is it sharing?
Yeah, I can see it.
Well, you can't see the other
like picture that pops up.
Yeah, you can't see the download, but basically what happens is like people document what actually happened.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Like the one I'm looking here is from 2011. It's all by the same person, which is weird, but nonetheless, it's pretty interesting. And so anyway, he documented all of the occurrences at Bachelor's Grove, where they happened, different cemetery records, which is pretty cool to see just the general history of it. And then let's see if we can pull up his YouTube videos. Yeah, it's following me here. It's following along.
So we're working with 9 p.m. Should it be a 9 p.m. meetup and then we'll figure out how to get to get a ride and then go back and then have Mickey and Jake walk over, or should it be like 8:45 or something like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the more we try to put aside, I think we should just put general, because there's going to be shit we don't know is going to happen.
Well,
you know what I mean? We should just put like a general time frame. If everyone can just be in the area around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I think that's
okay. We got Woods in the chat. I mean,
what up, y'all?
Hey, Woods.
Welcome.
Did you hear who SWETZ would sacrifice?
I don't know who did he say?
Who did you say, Wood or SWETZ?
I said I'd sacrifice myself for the.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Who did he say, Steven?
He said he'd sacrifice you, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I asked to be on the 18 with SWETZ, but now I don't know.
Steve wants you to be on his team.
Dude, I think me and you walking around the woods just talking shit to each other would be so fucking funny.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think
so look, so then this guy's YouTube channel, he has a lot of far out stuff. Like there's sentinels that they've seen. There's like aliens that he's seen, and look at his hand gestures and this pretty far out stuff, dude.
Is that at the place? Is that at Bachelor's Grove?
Yeah, that's at Bachelor's Grove, dude.
Well, to answer Mickey your question, you wouldn't be in the van the entire time if that's what you're thinking. We would just need someone to give us a ride to
of the blue light phenomena,
and then to get there at one location, and then to like find a place to park it, and then make the trek back. I guess Uber or Lyft is still on the table, kind of. But we'll have to like as it gets a little closer, maybe we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So what's the video we're watching here, Steve?
Oh, this video is a bright blue light that this person had seen. So I like to watch things fast. Because I can consume more content. So I hope you guys can hear and keep along.
In general, I don't know if you want to give your first name or anything like that.
My name's Matt.
Matt?
I was probably 20 years ago, maybe. I was driving down 143rd, looking toward the cemetery, and just the whole area.
Driving east.
Driving east towards.
So if we look here, no parking anywhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we will have to figure out how we're all going to get there.
Cicero, looking toward the cemetery. The whole area just lit up a phenomenal bright blue. It was split seconds, and it was gone. It came, faded out, and
So it was like what was the? You said it was like a flash, right?
it was like a bright. The best way I can describe it is, almost like a flash, like a fade. Like the whole area lit up, and then it faded out.
So it was a kind of a slow thing.
Slow, yes, but within the split
And
second.
not like your typical camera flash. Like
It wasn't. It was slower than a camera flash. A camera flash is a split second where you hit the button. And it just. This was you saw it and then it slowly faded out.
Okay.
There was no way in heck it could be a camera flash. It was too bright to be a camera flash. It was too slow to be a camera flash.
The illumination process, like, what do you from? It's many years ago. So that was what time frame roughly? Maybe
20 years ago, maybe.
So that's like 2000ish.
Correct, around 2000ish.
And from what you remember, the glow, it stretched how far? Let's use the pond as a reference. You were just passing or about to pass the bridge, right?
All right. So Bachelor's Grove, pond behind it, or somewhere in this area.
Okay.
I think you guys get the gist, right? I don't think we need to keep watching. But that's some of the stuff that they that this guy talks about. He finds people.
And your research. Why did they what's the name? What's the story behind the name Bachelor's Grove?
Oh, I don't know. That I don't know. I nothing formal, but I do remember years ago hearing that people said it's because of the coal mines or some type of physical area that needed to be worked by single men, and that's why they call it Bachelor's Grove. I don't know. That's folklore.
Okay, we'll have to look into that because I think that would help whenever I do like my monologue for like the video.
Yeah,
and I give like as much background history as possible.
Let's watch this Phantom House.
Okay.
All right, so we have an experiencer with the Phantom House. I don't want to get your face on video today.
Okay.
So you were in the Scouts in the 70s?
Yes, Girl Scouts. We were camping at Camp Sullivan, which would be just west of Ridgeland, and we were able to cross Justamere Road to go on a hike, and it was starting to get dark out, and as our group was walking towards Ridgeland, we seen a huge home that just lit up. It looked Victorian, it was bright, it was beautiful, it was tall, and as we got maybe a half a mile closer to the house, it just disappeared.
So the funny thing about this story is I remember being in like grammar school and hearing this same fucking story. Really? And then like all these years later, like damn near 30 years later, I'm hearing this exact same fucking story.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's wild.
So I think what's happening here is you're being beckoned by a otherworldly force.
That's why I'm saying I'm the one who's gonna find a ghost.
It's probably great for you to be on scene to actually see it disappear. Some people don't notice it disappearing until they come back.
Yes, and it was so beautiful, and I remember it like it was yesterday what it looked like, but the closer we got, it just disappeared.
Now you've hiked the area a lot, right?
Yes.
And you've never seen the house before?
No.
So was that like one of the things, like where the hell that house come from, or that you didn't think much about it?
I just thought it was kind of weird because, I was in an early teen, late tween,
Yeah.
So of course you're going to think weird things being young.
Right.
So something you weren't exposed to before.
No, you didn't. I forget, did you ever hear about a disappearing house in the 70s? Probably not.
No, I never did.
That was during the time when it was being discovered.
Yes.
60s and 70s.
Yes, I never heard about it. I just started.
So I think you get the gist. But I think the main thing that I found is that it's not just necessarily the cemetery that is in question there, but it's also the entire like wooded area around it that is possibly hypercharged for experiences.
Okay.
So maybe that's why it's good for us to like maybe start in the cemetery and then walk through the rest of the wooded area.
Yeah, I think that would be like a good start point and then also the end point. We go out, start there, go out, and then come back in.
We wouldn't all go together, like in a huge group.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
we
we're working on right now. Mickey says that's why I'm also volunteering to stay in the van. No, we want you to come, Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey.
As far as get the distances, me and Steve are gonna go there early before the ghost hunt to really see like how great the distance is and like see what we could sort of work out. So, but we want you and Jake there. We want you to be a part of the experience. So we'll figure something out. But we don't want you sitting in the van. We want you there. And I think that's another interesting way of that'll help me whenever like because for the video I'd like to get certain points of me talking and doing a monologue, but then also get like points of you talking, Steve. We'll have to like work out sometime after to kind of or before to kind of like make a script and then because I like that angle of you seeing this thing from when you're in high school or years ago, and now all these years later, you're being called over there for some reason. I like that angle. You know what I mean? It kind of
Sure.
adds more to the story.
Sure.
But yeah, Whoops, I'm gonna turn over to you, man. What's your thought process of this, man? Are you excited? Are you concerned? Like,
I think I'm more excited about it.
okay, why are you excited for this? What's your angle?
I don't know. Have you guys ever walked through like a cemetery?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had that experience?
Sweats lives in a funeral home.
No. And I have walked in cemeteries at
Did
night.
you say no?
Yeah, he said no.
No, I said I do, but I'm saying like I have been at at a cemetery at night before.
Okay.
I have had experiences like that before, but as far as having a paranormal response or something like that, I don't know. I can't say for certain.
Yeah, I was in a cemetery. Yeah, when I visited Mexico at night, it was like maybe midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was expecting to see something, but I didn't see anything.
Oh, really?
As a matter of fact, we seen like other people in there. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were paying their respects to like loved ones or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, they said hello to us as they passed us, so I knew that wasn't anything, you know,
okay.
scary. But yeah, I've been in one before. Yeah, I'm just more excited about the adventure. I mean, if we see something, if we catch something, man, that'll be awesome.
Okay.
So
what else was I gonna say? Mickey says, let me read this first. But what if I want to stay safe in the car with my snacks? No.
that would be funny if she stood in the van and she seen something. Something came up to the window.
Yeah, but what if she wasn't recording it? That actually kind of suck.
Okay, the weather was supposed to be.
I hope it's gloomy and rainy.
It's supposed to be like the weather it is now, where it's not raining. So
I think that's perfect.
That's good. It's supposed to be colder though, like 20 degrees colder.
Are you more of a skeptic, Woobs, or are you a believer in ghosts and spirits and such?
I was talking to Steve about this. I'm a believer in it, but I also respect it.
Okay.
What?
So when you go in there,
Yeah, was I talking with you about this, Steve?
I don't think so.
I was talking to somebody about that.
But who else were you talking to?
I respect it.
You respect it. Like, so when you go in,
huh?
So when Steve is quoting a shower thought to one of the tombstones of one of the people that died there, you're gonna be, you're just gonna be really waiting to see if there's any sort of.
I hope you don't give a shower thought to somebody's headstone.
That's what I'm doing, dude. I'm gonna go there, and all you guys have to stand outside of the gate, and I'm gonna be by myself, and I'm gonna do shower thoughts. I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 shower thoughts, and you know why? You know why I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna do that because everyone goes to the cemetery and they want to like, you better push me, and they're like taunting the ghost. Maybe the ghosts are, insecure. Maybe the ghosts are tired. Nobody ever goes to entertain the ghosts except for me. I got it figured out. I figured it the fuck out, dude. All these ghost hunters, they all just go in there and they're like, "Oh, you better do this. You better show yourself." And they're like yelling at the ghost. Who responds to that? People don't respond to that when they're alive.
Yeah,
And they
they
won't
tell me
respond to
that all
that
the
when they're
time.
dead. So I am going to go and I'm going to entertain them with shower thoughts.
Mm. They better be some good ones.
All the shower thoughts are good ones.
You know what you need to, you know what you should do is pull the best shower thoughts from some of the past episodes.
All I got to do is just pull any of them because they're all the best. Can you imagine just footage of me and Woobs walking along? Can I share the screen?
Yeah, sure.
Can you imagine just footage of me and Woobs? Like you guys come in this way, and then me and Woobs just walk around along this creek, just talking shit to each other for the 20 or 30 minutes that's needed.
So, can you zoom into the map, so?
Sure.
So if you're looking at the pond, right, as it goes all the way down, can you move up? Yeah. What street is that? 140 something, whatever.
143rd.
Is that the one angle that YouTube video just had?
Yeah. So it was where it was like the pond was over. They were shooting it from this way, so they were facing the pond. That's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just curious. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I'm definitely excited to kind of like have you and me go in and kind of like get the lay of the land.
And then the video we just watched where the lady said she saw the Victorian house off Ridgeland.
Yeah.
That's what this street is here. So that's where I'm thinking if we have maybe an entrance, maybe if we find an entrance somewhere between on 147th and then one on Ridgeland, we send both teams in, meet in the middle, then walk in the back way from Bachelor's Grove. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
So if we have one team enter from Ridgeland here,
okay,
then have one team enter from 147th here, kind of just this team walks up, this team walks over, and then we all just walk into Bachelor's Grove together.
Uh-huh.
I'm just curious if that's a good way to approach it, because most people come in, from what I see, they come in from 143rd and walk this little path here and they hang out here. But I was thinking maybe we spend a little bit more time there, get more of the actual area.
Yeah.
And
so there wouldn't be anything to the right that's because what you think that's just all wood over there to the right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So maybe that does kind of make sense. So we'd have to work that out. We'd have to work that out in some way. Like either that's how we started off when we're recording, if that's how we do it from the start, and then when we all converge onto the cemetery, that's when like we could do the intros and kind of like have it be kind of like obviously we'll have gone in our separate ways and do our own sort of investigating, but then like have like so we can have something for the video where we have an introduction to everybody on the team and stuff like that. I think maybe that's how we could do it. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. What else? What if have you written down so far, Steve?
So far I just got two teams. Team SWETZ and Team Steve.
And are we settling on the SNS Spirit Squad?
Sure.
Okay. What else?
Do we have like like an emergencies like what if something goes down out there? What if we get separated?
We have cell phones.
I was also throwing around the idea of having a bat or maybe some self-defense if necessary.
I just think don't get lost from each other. I mean, there's 6 men.
That's true.
Steven, you know me.
There's 6 men and 1 woman. And can we all just make a pact that we're not
trying to get an 8th too. We gotta try to find an 8th.
Yeah, we're gonna look for an 8th, but can we just make a pact that we're not going to like wander off? I mean, do you guys really think that you're going to be placed in a situation where all of a sudden you enter another portal or aliens come down?
Hey, you never know. Man, this is the first.
But I got a question for you. I was thinking about this because again, you live in a cemetery. You live in a funeral home. You
I
know,
live in a cemetery.
no, not a cemetery. I'm sorry. You live in a funeral home.
Yeah.
We always get you take the full screen. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick. I'm interviewing you now.
Sure.
Okay, I'm taking over right now.
Sure.
All right. Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe so. I believe it.
But you respect it, right, Sweats?
Given your profession, stop it with that stupid.
The way he's looking at me right now.
Respect it. That's the type of ghost face I want to see. If I see a Woobs ghost face, then I'm going to believe in ghosts. All right. So here's the deal. So you believe in ghosts, and that's fine. That's all
Sure,
good.
yeah.
You've also been around funeral homes, all your life, right?
Yeah.
What is your weird? Give us some of your craziest experiences.
Well, that's the thing. I've been
Your
asked
most
that before.
the experiences. I'm sorry to cut you off. The experiences you can't explain.
See, that's the thing, man. It's like you asked that question. I mean, I've been asked that before. I think it was when I went on to the Paranormal and the Fun Houses podcast and they asked me that sort of question. I didn't really have any sort of experience that was like, okay, you want to know about something paranormal that that I can't really explain. Nothing immediately jumps out at me, and it's just like I've always thought of it like there probably has been things that I can explain, but maybe it's just like, but it's always just kind of boiled down to like maybe like a door closing or something
Sure.
something small, but it's like is it a ghost or is it just like the wind was blowing or that is some other circumstance that maybe have caused that, you know what I mean? And
For
it's
the
just like it's I believe in it, but it's like it has to be pretty it has to be able to stand out to me, you know what I mean? Maybe that just says something about me and how like, maybe my dopamine receptors or something, like it needs a lot of stimulus in order for something to be like, wow, that was significant. That was something that I won't forget. I can't explain. Because if you were to ask me that, and like I don't really have a specific instance to tell you, to be honest. That's what I'm looking for, Steve. I'm looking for a specific instance when people ask me, okay, you believe in ghosts? What's one experience that you ever had? I'm looking for that experience still to this day. You know what I mean? Why do you do that head nod? Whoops. Why are you doing that head nod?
He wants you to respect it.
Okay. He's respecting it. Right?
Yeah, he's respecting it. He respects it.
Let me
So let me ask you then. So what are we gonna see at Bachelor's Grove that is gonna make you believe? What do you need to see to be like, yep, I absolutely believe in ghosts now?
Something, I don't know, like a vision.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean the same as you. It had to be like some sort of like visible like apparition. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what I'm interested, what I'm most interested in this entire situation.
Yeah.
And that is because a lot of times I feel like when I watched the Ghost Adventures when they went to Bachelor's Grove, they were all like, "Did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. Did you see that?" They're like, "Yeah, I saw that too. It was over there. What'd you see? I saw this thing. I saw a thing too." And like it's so vague, and I'm not in the
Don't play that
situation.
game with me while we're there, because I'm gonna tell you I didn't see shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Where it's he turned down his light.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Dude, and so like I want to figure out like if I see something, would I react in that same infuriating way?
Did your hair on your neck stand up or something?
Stop this. I'm getting sweaty. Maybe that's just the ears.
Dude, I think it's because you're desensitized to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do agree with that. I do think I'm desensitized to like a lot.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. And I, honestly, that's the perfect word for it. And that's like when you're desensitized, it takes even more and more stimulus to really feel a sensation.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like it would really again going back to what you were saying, it had to be like something specific to change your mind. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I think how we think about it and how we approach about it between maybe it's not maybe we're not different in our lines of thinking, but it's like I believe in it simply for the fact that it would feel dumb and too simplified to say that it doesn't, like things extraordinary and paranormal don't exist, because I mean that would just you would have to be like a strict like materialist, like what's real is only what you can see. There's
Yeah.
nothing that more than meets the eye, and what you see is what you get, which I'm not particularly of the same. I'm not particularly necessarily in favor of that line of thinking, but it's like, um, but at the same time, like I gotta see something like seeing is seeing is not necessarily believing, but like I still want to see something significant.
Okay, let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So let's say during the investigation, we because in the actual like cemetery, it's somewhat gated. There's still entrances and exits. What if we did this, right? Where it's just like, yeah, we're all in there walking around one by one. We all have our own experience in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Six of us walk out. One person's just standing there. That's when I'm doing my shower thoughts. You're standing there by yourself. Let's say, for example, you feel something touch you on your neck and say, "Hey." Do you
Hey, what?
believe then?
Dude, I'm out of there. I'm fucking.
But is that what it would take for you to believe? To be like, "Yep, ghosts exist. That happened to me." Absolutely.
Yeah. If I couldn't write off, like if it's not a crackhead that's tapping me on my shoulder and say, "Hey,"
But that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. Like all of us are out there. Like we're like, "Yep, there's nothing in here. If something happens, something happens." We were all just here, and now we all just walked out, and we know no one's in there. You feel two little boom boom. Hey, I'm in there.
That's a weird place to be touched.
Yeah, that's
It's for the purpose of discussion, Whoopi. Whoopi, it's for the purpose of discussion.
No, yeah, that would definitely, yeah, I think so, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. With this thing, like, we're gonna entertain and stuff, but yeah, I'm also looking for that, that adrenaline, that little.
I'm thinking I'm gonna see like a Sasquatch something out there.
Jesus, in Midlothian?
I don't know. That's what I've been
this-
watching a lot of like videos where they see a Sasquatch in the forest there amongst the trees.
The question is, will you respect the Sasquatch?
Mm-hmm.
He fucking is a Sasquatch.
What did you say? Did you just call me a Sasquatch? That's not nice. That's not being respectful.
I don't respect it.
That's not respecting it. Yeah, that's what I feel like I'm gonna see out there. I think I'm gonna see like something out there. I think I'm gonna see like this big beast or something.
That's what I think. I'll have to make a note of this as well. We'll have our little interviews and introductions before, and then once everyone's back to the van or whenever we're definitely gonna leave, we'll all kind of talk about like our experiences, how we're feeling, and then things that we may or may have not seen and stuff like that. I think that'd be interesting.
What if we don't feel nothing there, but when you get back to the van, definitely something's happening.
We'll have to document that. We'll have to document that and like kind of like put that to camera. I mean, I think that'd make the video more interesting.
What if we get back to the van and we're like, Michaela, you're acting different. You're acting weird, Michaela.
Mickey, what happened to your eyes? How come your eyes are all white?
Yeah, we're like, why? Yeah, why?
Yeah, we need to stop driving right now and pull over to the side of the road before you like, I don't know, turn the car over or something.
What if like Mickey like turns, she does a complete 360 with her head, like The Exorcist.
We'll see a Satchmo there though.
Oh man!
Shout out to Kate in Orlando. How you doing, Kate? Welcome. She's hello, SWETZ Stephen Woods. Welcome. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. This is we're gonna bring some truths to light with this ghost hunt. What's some other things that we haven't touched base on yet? I feel like we've done a pretty good job at explaining what's going on. What else? There's something I forgot to. Well, let's talk about the UFO thing. What did you read heavily into the UFO or anything like other paranormal cryptid creatures or anything like that, Steve?
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick.
Because UFOs and Sasquatches and Satchmos, that does kind of lend itself to the bat theory, bringing along the bat. I think Juan said it best here. He said, for minimum, I think you should have pocket knives and flashlights. It was reasonable to me.
How about mace?
Mace.
So,
anybody have mace? Mickey, do you have mace? I think James has a point here. What's that, Steve?
So going back to this, this video here where this guy's doing all this crazy hand gestures.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's
Let's do that.
talking about.
By the way, if you want to join the stream, the link is in the chat. Also, if you're watching, you like what you see, be sure to share it out to your social media, Facebook or YouTube. It'd be much appreciated. I'd like to thank everyone for watching with us and hanging out with us. We're getting this down to brass tacks, okay?
Yeah.
We're figuring this out, It's gonna be very, very interesting.
So we're like 1 week away from doing this.
Yeah,
and I remember the group chat, the group text you put out there. It was like in the beginning of the month, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we're here.
Yeah, it's time. Time went so fast. Juan has a comment here that says, if you want to experience something, you guys should spend some time alone in the woods, or you can also try turning off all the lights in the most haunted places and observe what happens in the dark. Dude, I think your mind essentially takes over at that point. And
I agree. I agree with him because I have seen some videos where it's just like they have these super LED flashlights. It's like you're not going to see anything with that. You need one of those like weak fucking flashlights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you wanna experience something, that's what you need to see. Give me a second.
Like we got Woobs right front center. Any other thoughts that you have on this, Woobs? Like, you believe in ghosts, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect the dead there. What would be some questions that you would ask
to the ghost?
Yeah, what's your plan, Woobs? Because we're gonna leave you. Because I think what's good is that if we all
wait, you're not leaving me anywhere in there by myself.
Okay, listen to the whole thing. Listen to the whole thing. Okay, when we go there, I think what we're gonna do is, let me see if I can pull up that.
Sure. Because we still gotta do the draft. And like the design sort of roles. And as I mentioned before, I gotta
I'll hold the infrared flashlight.
Well, it's an infrared camera, but it'll have to be. I gotta test it out, but it'll have to be like strapped to your chest or strapped to your waist, so you can kind of get like a POV, like following behind stuff. But yeah, I have to mess around with it on tomorrow and see how it works and stuff. Because I think it literally just got shipped to my house like a few days ago, and kind of like work with it and stuff. And
you
then
know which one will show me the actual like map?
You mean like the one that I had before?
Yeah.
I can pull it up. I still got it. If you want to pull it up.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I'll put this one away. Okay, that's what we're working with here. Does this make sense to you? This let's see. Pond. Where's the cemetery at?
I can't see it yet.
You can't see it?
It's coming up right now.
Okay. Let's see what Juan says here. He says, I just think you guys are going to flip out like they do in the Pineapple Express when they are in the woods. Hey, maybe if we see something.
Oh, I'm definitely going medicated.
That's great.
Me-
So, okay, yeah. So if you look, that pond, that's the actual cemetery, right? And on
Okay.
the outside, there's it's gated. So there's only two entrances, one in and one out, right? So
Okay.
I think what we should do is one by one, all just spend time alone in the cemetery. And like Juan is saying, I agree. I agree. We should all just spend time alone and maybe record ourselves with the
Mhm.
lights turned off and everyone just outside looking out for the person who's in there, right? So no one feels like they're abandoned in the woods. I think that's what we should do. I think that's a perfect idea.
For everyone to have their moment, like in the cemetery, to be by themselves.
Yeah, in the actual cemetery.
Would that be? I think. Would that be more toward the end of the hunt, or?
Yeah, I'd say towards the end.
Yeah. Okay. Because we're
5,
all
10 minutes.
Because what we're still kind of going through whether or not to like start at one point, spread out, and then come back, or start off at 2 points.
Yeah.
Which would have to be whoever's the driver would have to start us off, drive us each team to each drop off.
Yeah.
Win, and then converge onto the cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, thinking about the logistics of that, if Mickey chooses to, and if Jake's with her or not, and depending on how far it is, 2 teams get dropped off. What are the 2 entrances that we're talking about?
147th, and then the other one is on Ridgeland.
Okay, Ridgeland and 147th. They get dropped off. Mickey'd have to park, and then still have to like come over.
Right.
Okay. So I'm just kind of thinking out loud, honestly.
Yeah.
Were you gonna show something?
No.
Okay.
So then I think that's the best thing to do is that we drop one off on Ridgeland, one team A, team 1 on Ridgeland, team B on 147th, walk towards the middle, meet in the middle, right? And then we all walk up to Bachelor's Grove together, explore Bachelor's Grove, and then maybe give everyone 5-10 minutes alone in the cemetery. Again, we surround the outside. That way it's not like you're really alone. You're just in the cemetery alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And then from there, we do whatever else we need to do. Wherever else we go is where we go.
Okay.
But no one stays like truly alone.
Yeah, definitely. So the points of interest were obviously the cemetery. What's another like specific point of interest that we can kind of like tackle whenever we enter in from these 2 different points?
I think the pond as well.
The pond, okay.
No.
Is we'd have to cross the street though, right, to get to the pond?
No, it's right outside of the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
Like steps from the cemetery.
Okay, so the pond, the cemetery, what else? And the cemetery, I'm assuming, was where the Madonna of Bachelor's.
Yeah, where the Madonna was. And then I would just say the general wooded area around there.
Okay, the wooded area to the right on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really anxious just to get in there and just kind of like at least the preliminary viewing for you and me to get in there and kind of see what's going on. I'm really excited for that. What else? Do you want to do the draft now?
Let's do the draft.
Okay, let's see here.
Can Jake join? Can David join? Can Matt join? Can Mickey join? So I'll take the first pick. I get Woobs.
Okay. Can you text the group chat?
I got you.
Can you text the group chat to see if anyone can join in just for a little bit? I'll pull up the wheel generator so I could add some of the names here. This is the biggest draft pick of the year. Forget the NBA, folks. We're picking the and then we need to whoever we'll have to spend the rest of the week leading up to the thing, to the ghost hunt, to see if we could find an 8th.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna reach out to Carlos, honestly, and because he's not too far, honestly. All right, let's see. Let me pull this out. Let me share my screen. Share this tab instead. Okay. Pull this up. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to add Mickey, Jake.
I think Mickey and Jake have to be together, don't they?
Do they? Well, it depends if she really wants to be a part of the ghost hunt, which I think she should. I don't think she should be in the
I think
in
that'd
the
be
car just waiting. So yeah, we could say they'll be together. And let's say the mystery person. So that's me. Okay. All right. So let's see. Should we give it a couple of minutes before we do it to see if they want to join?
Yeah, let's wait to see.
Okay. So we have that pulled up. What
So
are some
tell us your do you have a ghost encounter that you want to share with us?
Who's that?
You.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever encountered one though. I've been in places where I should have, but I didn't.
So when
I
you're in the
experienced a
cemetery,
lot of stuff at my parents' house.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, you told me something before that I thought was real creepy.
Well, there's a story about my dad where he was in I've told this story before. I won't go into that one, but where it was like he was in Houston and I thought he was at home and like I thought he was hitting me on the head and he wasn't. He ended up not being there. There was another time when I was like laying down and watching TV and like the lamp got pulled over from behind me and it like was on an angle and there was clearly no one there doing that because it was a lamp, so that was strange. I remember seeing shadow figures come walk down the stairs. Sweats, if you remember my parents' house in Mokina,
Oh,
there was that
love
stairs
place.
up there and it was like somebody was running down the stairs. I remember that. I remember just like shadow figures leaving my room or walking into my room. I remember my brother tells a story of like sinks over flooding.
Really?
So yeah, but do I believe in ghosts? No, I don't.
Mhm.
All that happened. I don't know why it happened, but I for some reason can't come to terms with it's a ghost. It's a ghost. You know.
I don't know.
Well,
Something
you do
about
sound like
this
that all
show.
the time though. Hey,
Something
Steven, remember that one story? I think it was you. You told me that you slept over a friend's house and you woke up with like a big scratch on your leg.
Yeah.
And the parent of your friend and like a relative like were like, this is what like really got me thinking about it because you said that they were rubbing an egg on it.
Yeah.
And when you said they were rubbing an egg on it, like I know that meant something serious.
Yeah.
Like that. And that's like I don't want to say like that. That's like an evil eye type thing where they rub the egg on you, and then they leave it sit for like I don't know a day, and then they open that egg to see, supposedly whatever like gave you that scratch, they would have cracked the egg open, and supposedly whatever came out of the egg, it would have looked like whatever gave you that scratch.
Yeah. So I'll tell the story. So thanks for reminding me of that because that also did happen. And I forgot about that until you told me.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I couldn't have been more than 8 years old. I was 5, 6, 7 years old. We had neighbors. We lived on 26th Street. I don't know if you remember that house where we lived on Sweats on like 26th and like Central or something like that.
Really?
And we had neighbors, Johnny and Hector, and we used to spend time over there. They were around the same age as us. We'd always hop the fence. We'd play. They'd come over by us. We'd play. It was fun, right?
Yeah.
There was a time when like I fell asleep in their house.
Yeah.
Broad daylight, fell asleep in their house. I was just tired. Maybe my parents were gone. And I woke up with a scratch. Now I'll show you on my arm, but it was on my leg. It was on the side of my leg. So where from like my ankle all the way up to my knee.
You just throw your leg up there.
Well, I'm not throwing my leg up there. So imagine that this is my ankle and this is my knee, right?
Okay.
There was a scratch that was as long as my leg on
Oh.
the side of my leg, like as if someone had taken their nail and just scratched me, right? And I remember waking up in a pool of blood in the bed.
Oh
And
shit.
then like I say pool of blood, but it was basically bloody sheets. It was that deep, right?
Wow.
And I do remember my friend's mom, doing the egg thing and
Yeah.
like putting it under the bed or something like that. Is that what they do?
Oh wait, what'd you say?
They put it under the bed or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like they did that, and they were like, "Oh, somebody was in like." I don't know though. That I remember that family was like obsessed with like the Ouija board. Like the kids were obsessed with the Ouija board.
Like how so? Like obsessed.
Like they would play with the Ouija board, dude.
Steve, you weren't.
Well, I'm alive still.
You weren't supposed to be over there.
Yeah, I'm still alive. Fine.
You were not supposed to be over there.
I think basically what you're saying is that all these stories have all been leading up to this point, Steve. I feel like the energies are interlinked.
Dude, you know what? I have so many crazy stories, and again, I don't believe in ghosts.
You're gonna get there one day. I feel like one day you're gonna get there. You're gonna experience something, and then you're gonna like, the spiritual light switch will be flipped up. I feel like that's what's in your.
There's even been stuff that happened here in this house.
Yeah.
And I've lived here, and like there was, I don't want to put all the business out there, but before something serious happened here, I
Yeah.
thought I saw my mom walk out of my son's room.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, but my mom wasn't here. Like I saw this shadow figure walk out of my son's room, and then something happened.
The shadow people, man. The
Yeah,
shadow people
like
are really
seriously, and I'll tell you too afterwards, but I don't want there's certain business I'm just not going to put out there for everyone. And I'll gladly tell each of you later. But there was like I saw a figure that looked like my mom walk out because of you guys know how the rooms here are, right?
Yeah.
So my bedroom is on one area, my son's bedroom's in another area, and I could see my son's bedroom from my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I remember my son and Fiona were in the front, and I remember seeing a shadow figure walk out, and then like something happened immediately.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that like when you guys say that, like, yeah, actually, I might be the one who finds a ghost. Especially like all those people who said I was an earth angel and all this shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that to the test here.
Dude, I think so. I think you have some power, some hidden power inside you that you haven't recognized yet.
Maybe that's what they said.
I think that's what may be happening right now.
And I gotta be with him.
There was another dude. There was another crazy.
You got a lot of stories for someone who doesn't believe. You got a lot of stories.
Because man, like I need something to come up to me and be like, I am a ghost. You know,
Yeah,
I need it to be like me and Woobs walking hand in hand down the forest, and all of a sudden this third person joins us, and we're like, "Hey, who are you?" And they're like, "Oh, my name is Gretchen," and it's just like, "Hey, Gretchen." Like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Bachelor's Grove right now," and then it's just like, "Okay," and then we see you guys, and it's just like, "Hey, what happened to Gretchen during the thing?" And it's just like,
oh my gosh,
what?
Well,
What do you mean?
That's another interesting question because what if we come across other paranormal investigators there?
That's what you know what? That's what I was thinking. Like, would we be the only ones in there?
I don't know, but
probably not.
What if we do run into some people? Like, maybe we should interview them or talk to them about if they've had experiences there as well.
I'm gonna ask them to make sure.
What if we encounter them like as they're running away from something.
Oh, dude, we just run with them.
I'll run towards what they're.
Yeah, that's.
I want to see. I want to believe.
No, that's I like that actually.
I had the costumes you got. They have the emulsion packs, right?
The proton packs, yeah.
Proton packs, yeah.
What was it called? The proton blast? They're a little inflatable, so we'll have to blow them up and stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. I think to interview them would probably be cool, or maybe kind of like tag them if they're not weird or anything. Maybe like bring them along or something in the squad or whatever. Maybe. Definitely gotta tell them to subscribe to the SWETZ and Steve Show YouTube channel.
Well, I plan on.
There you go.
I plan on if we get stopped by the cops, if like the cops come in, I plan on asking the cops if they've had any paranormal experiences.
Well, if we do, let's be professional about it. Like, hey, we are filming for a TV show or for or what do you think? Give me your thoughts on this. If we were to run the law enforcement, what's the best way, the most diplomatic way that we could keep doing our thing? Should we just be like, hey, we have a podcast, we're filming for a video, we're trying to ghost hunt. You know,
yeah,
maybe you wouldn't mind if you wouldn't mind if you've had any experiences here. Maybe, but hopefully we don't, honestly, because I'd like to get a good amount of substance.
It's 50-50 that we get stopped, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I think it's like 50-50 if they like let us continue.
I don't think we're gonna get arrested. I think we're gonna get a fine and we're gonna be asked to leave. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
So I think everyone's gonna probably get like if we do get in trouble, it'll be like a $60 to $100 fine, and that's it. That's everything that I've seen. Huh?
Did you look that up actually?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I ain't getting no fine.
So basically, just try to get in as quick as possible.
I think because they have cameras that look into the cemetery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the forest preserve does.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I think it's more just for insurance purposes than it necessarily is like you're not allowed to be there.
Yeah.
So I think as long as we're not karate chopping each other or like fucking, David and Matthew start fucking fighting. You know what I mean? Like,
did you just search up like a lot of this stuff online to see like
basic experiences that other people have had? You know what I mean? Okay. I've just asked general questions, and even in our SWETZ and Steve chat, there was that person that responded to me. I don't know if you saw that conversation, and they were like, "Yeah, you'll probably just get a fine, and they might ask us to leave, they might not ask us to leave. It's not a big deal. We get a $60 to $100 fine. That's the risk for everyone that I think everyone needs to realize is that." You might get a fine and you need to pay for that shit, but whatever.
Let's see what Juan's saying here. What if you hear this in the dark?
No. That's a curse, dude. He's trying to curse you.
Oh shit.
Don't say that.
Wait. What happened?
Don't say it out loud.
He's gonna squint at it.
Somebody sent us something in the chat?
Yeah, I used to work with Juan. And he's trying to make somebody give you say a hex. Yeah.
Fuck you, Juan.
Don't do that. He's cool.
He almost got me. Maybe Juan should be our 8th, and we leave him alone, and he could say that, and then we just like maybe see what happens to Juan.
He's cool. He'd be a cool person to bring. He'd be a cool person to go with.
Let us know, Juan, if you'd be interested to join. We'll have to work something out. I don't know if anybody else is gonna join, to be honest. You want to just do the draft?
Let's do the draft.
Or you want to wait a little bit longer?
Let's do the draft. I don't think anybody.
Yeah,
I think we're right.
I mean, I really like the stories though. This is really interesting. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm about to pull this up. I have my drum pad on me. How long is this drum pad? I want to be able to sync it up with the real spin. It's really not that big of a deal anyway. Okay, so let's see. You already have Woobs. So
Yep,
Zach,
you get next pick. I'll give you the next two.
Okay.
I get 1, you get 2, 3, I get 4, 5.
All right, let's go. All right, so we're not raffling. I'm so used to using this for like whatchamacallit. Okay, Mickey, what are you doing? Actually, I think it means you're supposed to say Madula obligata. Okay, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Let's do it. All right, for team SWETZ. I lost track of it. Mickey.
Oh, big draw there.
Okay. So if we said that Mickey and Jake were supposed to be together, should I just get Mickey and Jake?
Mickey, Mickey, you put it in the chat. Do you want Jake on your team or you want to spin?
Okay. Let's figure that out for sure. Mickey
You
would
want to stay with your
definitely
husband or
Mickey would definitely be the camera woman for me. Mickey has a good steady hand. She
you know
has
who we should ask? We should ask Alex to go.
Really?
I think she'd be a good one.
Do you have her number or no?
Yeah, I mean I have her on Instagram for sure.
Send her a message. Send her a message right now. See if she wants to. Maybe we could carpool. And pick her up or something.
Yeah, Woobs, you want me to pick you up on that day?
Yeah, that'll be good.
All right, I'll pick you up.
All right.
Okay.
Are we gonna eat? Look, I'm a big guy. Are we gonna eat or?
We either eat before, but that would mean we'd have to like get there a little bit sooner.
Sure.
I'm not sure because Matthew was asking earlier because he has to train or spar or whatever before.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I had to confirm what time he's worked with, and then I have to see what Davey's doing too.
Yeah.
So it's either before or after. And if it's after, it had to be some late night eats.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. Okay, she wants to stay with Jake.
Okay. So
I get Mickey and Jake.
So it's a showdown between Matt, David, or the mystery person.
Yep.
Maybe Alex if she wants to go.
Yep.
But let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the drum roll going. Let's see for Team Steve.
I've got to lower my volume because of that drum.
Oh, it's so loud?
Yeah.
Is that loud? I'm sorry.
Should we get the mystery person?
All right, you get the mystery person.
All right, Woobs. We got to find someone. Dude.
Okay, write this down though. Write this down.
I got it.
Okay. So we're gonna draw again for
you get 5 and I get 6.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh wait, I think I might have somebody that could be the mystery person.
All right.
Let's see.
You gotta run it by me.
Yeah, send messages out and see if anyone bites and if anyone's interested. I can see why you'd want to invite Alex though. I feel like she'd be like a really emotive person. She's very excited, you know what I mean? She has a lot of energy. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like people who have a lot of energy and who are really emotive, like they're really in tune with emotion itself. And so like that kind of goes both ways. It could be negative and it could be positive. So if you're to take someone with a lot of energy and stuff.
I'll tell you what, let's finish the draft and then I'll video chat her and I'll ask her live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, tell Alex that me and Jake are going. Okay, I guess that would, make it want to go more. So you get the mystery person. Let's do the wheel again. Whoever the mystery person may be. If you're watching the stream, I appreciate it. Make sure to like the stream out if you can. I'll put in the chat one more time if you want to join us here. Okay. What if for our next episodes or whenever we're getting around to the holidays and stuff, which I want to do in person, for the holiday ones, I'd like to do in person.
Yeah.
Between the three of us or whoever else would want to join. What if I just popped into my head? It's really stupid, but what if we were to go searching for Krampus for Christmas?
Where would we do that?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but it's just
North
about
Riverside Mall.
North Riverside Mall.
You're gonna find something over there. I don't know if it's gonna be Krampus or not. Maybe a
Shout out to
felon.
North Riverside Mall.
You really want to shout those guys out?
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Would they shout you out?
All right, let's knock out this draft.
Okay, so you have the mystery person. All right, here we go. So that's not too loud. All right, for my team. My mystery person. I get the mystery person.
No, you gotta take them out.
Okay. Mystery person's out. Mickey is out. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I'm failing my duties as host. Okay. Let's do it again. Wait for it. Has to be on cue. I get Matt. All right.
You get Matt.
I have the Muay Thai guy in case you know. In case we run to the Satchmo. Just throw a leg kick, man.
This is a good. I'm gonna call Alex right. If not, I'm gonna ask Karina if she wants to do it.
Okay, yeah. So we got so you get Davey. Are you writing this down, Steve?
I got it.
Okay, so it's me, Matt, Jake, and Mickey. You, Woobs, Davey, and the mystery person.
Oh, you know who'd be a good person to bring too is Ariel.
True.
But I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down with my
Okay.
I'm gonna go down with my.
Do you wanna try FaceTiming Alex?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Alex right now. I'm literally gonna call her right now. Hold on.
Okay. All right. So while Steve is doing that, we'll have to see if he gets a response.
How do you call someone on Instagram?
You have to go to their profile and then hit the little on the top right. It's like
It looks like a phone.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that on hers.
You find he's crumping.
What'd you say?
You find Krampus and he's
He's crumping.
I don't know. That's so funny.
Jeez.
You said it twice. You find Krampus and he's oh, it's so funny. I mean, it's silly, but
Hey,
that's why I'm laughing.
Hey, what's up?
what are you doing?
Why are you FaceTiming me? I had to go like this. I'm like, I'm not sure who it is.
Do you want to go ghost hunting with me, Luke, Mickey, Jake, Matt, Davey, and my friend Woobs next Friday?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you're on my team. Okay, we'll keep you posted. It's next Friday at like 9 p.m. I know you're so busy. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We have even teams now.
All right.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I like this.
She seemed pretty excited.
She's always excited.
Let's see here. I spelled it wrong. It's with a K. No, I liked it. I like how you spelled it. Crump is crumping. Okay. So
all right.
What else are we missing? Are we missing?
I don't think anything, dude. I mean, honestly, there's a certain level.
How do you
of planning.
plan for this?
I think there's a certain level of planning that we just have. Like, okay, we're gonna have one team enter on 147th, the other team enter on Ridgeland, meet in the middle, walk up, and then you record what you record. There's gonna be a certain amount of like, oh shit, that's. Hopefully, we walk into oh shit, that's cool, and we do it.
Well,
or we walk into oh shit.
Well, Juan has an interesting question here.
Yeah.
A serious question, as this happens sometimes in these types of journeys. What if you run into a group doing a seance or hooded, strange-looking individuals?
That's why, Juan, we have a former boxer who eats, double cheese sausage jalapeno pizza. Okay, we have a guy who knows Muay Thai, my cousin Matt. We have a guy who's learning Muay Thai and boxing, Davey.
Yeah.
And then we have the guy who's going to call the police, Whoopi.
Yeah, don't forget the guy who has multi-dimensional powers that could send him across the multiverse and just get him out.
That's true. And then we have Mickey, the getaway driver.
My powers that sound so amazing, but they sound so lame at the same time. They're not They're not as cool as Muay Thai. They're not as violent, I guess, as Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, what do you have written down? We have the two teams. We have
I
everyone
got
who's
the
on
two
the team.
teams. I got one team walks in on 147th, the other one walks in on Ridgeland, meet in the middle, walk up to the cemetery.
And we're either meeting up the day of in the afternoon or on Sunday.
Yeah, you and I.
Okay.
I think if you and I can go earlier, that'd probably be best.
Yeah.
Because I don't like if I have to go pick up Albert, then he's there and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to take him away from his family.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. Like, what time are you guys planning on going up there?
Probably like 7:30 or 8.
That's fine.
You mean, are you talking about if we go on the day of?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should recon it on Thursday.
I got something to do on Thursday.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I think
I'm gonna go have lunch with a friend on Thursday. I'm gonna go have lunch with a friend and watch the Bears game with him on Thursday.
Oh.
The way he looked at you,
He gets so jealous.
No, I think we should be good to do it this Sunday.
Yeah.
I would have to leave work at a certain amount of time. Can you guys take over while I go use the bathroom?
Sure. If you shake
Okay.
it more than twice, it's consider playing with it.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Hey, who are you going to a Bears game with?
Huh?
Who are you going to a Bears game with?
Probably Fiona and Lee, if it's cheap enough.
Oh, like a Thursday game?
No, on Thursday they play the Commanders on Thursday Night Football.
Oh.
So we're gonna go somewhere in the West Loop and have some food and catch up. I haven't seen him in a couple years. No, I went to his wedding earlier this year.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you upset?
Yeah, I'm upset.
I'm gonna be with you on Friday, dude. I don't know why you gotta act like that.
Yow! Thursday and Friday.
Yow!
Hey, Ghost. I'm on a podcast right now.
Who's that?
It's Max.
Is he a subscribe to SWETZ?
Yes, he does. He actually does watch the podcast.
What does he think of me?
What do you think of Steven on this podcast, Max? Be nice.
You know what? I'm too busy, y'all.
Okay. Oh, he watches the SOS podcast.
I want to watch this one.
Let me ask him this. What does he think of my pizza order? Double cheese, sausage, and jalapenos.
Do you hear that, Mijo? He said, what? He goes, I fuck with that.
Thanks. Real recognize real, Max, and you looking familiar.
It's cool. He's getting a late night snack.
I wonder what SWETZ is doing.
He really had to use the bathroom.
I always go before the show. That's why I never have to go during the show.
Steve, but let's talk real. What if we do see something up in there?
Like what? I don't think we're gonna see anything. What do you think's gonna happen, dude? You think? I mean, at worst, I think we see shadow things that no one can.
It's
see
gonna be
but us.
dark. How are we gonna see shadow stuff?
I don't know what to tell you. I gave you you said. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna go get like a weak ass fucking flashlight because that's the only thing that works.
Don't separate me from nobody. Don't make me go in there by myself.
I'm not gonna separate you. If I separate you, I'm gonna make you just go stand there by yourself, but we'll all be like 5-10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Are you laughing?
Yeah. Don't worry, we won't be far. Mushrooms on a pizza? No, absolutely not, Juan.
And you better not put pineapples on there either.
To be honest with you, dude, maybe once every 3 years I have a Hawaiian pizza. And I enjoy it.
Once every 3 years.
Seriously.
No.
Yes.
You better not have
Once
one.
every 3 years, it's acceptable.
I'm thinking of asking my coworker if he would like to join us.
Whose team is he going to be on?
Ours, I guess.
I already got my cousin Alex. She was all excited.
There could be one more.
We're going to have uneven teams.
All right.
You know how much this means to me.
I was thinking maybe we hit up both and Nico afterwards.
You know,
Shout out to
you know I
Otto
want to
Nico.
do that. But where's there one near Midlothian? I got to drive all the way to fucking 26 and then take you back to Lions? Fuck that. No.
No, okay.
No, there's one on 111th. I don't think it's a good one, though.
No, that's not.
I've been watching this documentary about aliens on Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't believe in aliens, but what these people experience is pretty profound.
What they saying?
We had profound experiences with aliens.
He's back. That was a long time.
What did I miss?
Woobs was inviting someone else to the podcast or to our recording next week. He's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna invite my friend." It's
My
like,
coworker.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to if if they're cool, whatever.
We got it. But now we're gonna have uneven teams. We work so hard. My cousin Alex was so interested.
She's still gonna go.
You can still go. No, it's my coworker that I was telling you guys that's been ghost hunting for like 5 years already.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was hoping we would get them on the show tonight, but maybe some other time, or maybe they managed to go to the the recording. If you're not putting mushrooms on your pizza, you ain't a real Chicagoan. I did not agree with that. I can't.
Yeah, I'm a real Chicagoan. I don't agree with that either.
You're 0 for 3 on that one, buddy.
What else was I thinking of? Shit, I thought of something that I was gonna bring up on the toilet, but I forgot. Oh, we have another guest in here. Stat Shock. Shout out to Stat Shock. You know what's profound? How does Aaron Jones not rush for at least 25 yards tonight? Eyes purple crying. Who's Aaron Jones?
I don't know if this is either my friend Johnny or my friend Brad. I can't tell, but they're making fun of me for not hitting a parlay with Aaron Jones. I think he fell like 7 yards short of a payout for me. Which is okay.
Did you lose some money?
Yeah, I lost a little bit.
Oh damn! I'm sorry.
Couple shekels. All good.
Hey, I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say.
No ketchup on hot dogs or Polishes in this house. No. Chicago style all the way. And on Polishes, I don't eat Polishes. I eat bratwurst. I'm a man.
Oh, what I was gonna say was, Steve, for the longest time now, I've been trying to get us some new headshots, and so I could use them, because you know how I put our faces in the thumbnails of the videos? They're so old and outdated. I want to update them. So whenever you make sure your haircut is fresh. If you got to trim it a little bit more on I guess maybe Sunday, if we get together Sunday, but definitely whenever we meet, when you and I meet up, I want to get some new headshots so that I can have a new look. And then after that, then we have to get around to filming the new promo for the show. I want to give it a new fresh coat of paint, if you know what I mean.
That's fine. And what I'm about to tell you, I've probably only told like 7 people. My mom, my dad, my brother, Fiona Lee, Woobs. I don't know, maybe Christy. And I love you, but my least favorite thing to do in this earth is have pictures taken of me.
Just wear your sunglasses. Just show up. You're gonna be on camera. That's already half the battle.
What I'm saying is like, it is so taxing for me to have my picture taken.
All
to
you
stand
do
there.
is
And you know what I hate? You know what I hate?
What?
Is when people say 1, 2, 3. Nothing happens on 3.
You're supposed to smile, Steve.
I'm smiling on 1 and 2.
Okay,
I'm
then
smiling throughout the count.
Do it on 2.
When I have the smile, just say I took it. I'm a very blunt, brash person.
Well, listen, I would say how you are right now is just fine. Maybe wear some sunglasses, because remember I had to digitally alter to put sunglasses on you last time to get that.
Can we use AI
Oh, really?
for this?
Yeah.
That's a digital.
Well, yeah, I had to find a PNG of sunglasses and then put them over Steve's eyes. So I would say if you have a pair of sunglasses, do you have a pair of sunglasses, Steve?
Do I have a pair of sunglasses?
Okay, then bring them and wear them for whenever we meet up. So I can.
And not the ones you wear all the time either.
They could be whatever you wear. I think I know
Why
what
wouldn't
you're
I
talking
bring the
about.
ones that I wear all the time? Explain to
You
me
have-
They're
that logic.
iconic. They're iconic gloves.
Which ones are those?
The ones that he always wears.
I got Ferrari Ray-Bans. They don't even make them anymore.
Okay, yeah, definitely wear those. That seems really cool.
Ferrari, right? Are they the ones that have like the red stripe on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't wear those again.
I don't have a problem with that, Steve. You all wear those for Ferrari.
You know, your clock stopped and you haven't changed the battery.
Oh yeah, I was trying to keep that.
It's not
You embarrassed
752.
them. You embarrassed
It's not
them, Steve.
752 anymore. Whoops.
And then I'll wear these glasses and whatnot for the news. Yeah, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. A new headshot and then to make a new intro to the show and just use kind of like our best.
What is that noise?
Yeah, what is that?
That might be Woob's feedback.
What is that?
Oh.
Log out and log back in. I think you're getting pathetic. Are you being monitored by the CIA?
He might be. But yeah, I've been wanting to do that. So we'll get started with the headshots and then we'll work on the intro. We'll work on the intro at further on. Oh dang, it's coming back.
You need the iPhone 15.
All right, guys. I'm gonna leave now.
All right,
Okay, we'll be wrapping up the show anyway.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week, Woobs.
All right, I'll let
Okay.
you guys keep them for group text.
I don't know what he said.
See you, Woobs. Man, that was brutal. But yeah, I'm excited. I think we pretty much covered everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a certain level of we're gonna figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have a rough exoskeleton of a plan.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be some like, okay, let's go do this now. You know what I mean? I think the fact that we're gonna have Team SWETZ and Team Steve is gonna be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I hope I can get like some additional cameras, but then again, I think if everyone just records on their own personal stuff and emails it to us, maybe that's okay. I don't think we need to go all out for that. I mean, I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. If anything, I'm considering getting one more infrared camera, one more trail cam, so that each group can have like that, especially like for each group and get it. But once I'm gonna be going up to my mom's house tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I can actually sit down and mess with the camera some. So see how it works and then probably get it if it's good and whatever, I'll get another one. But and then I'll probably in my spare time later this weekend and stuff, I want to like start writing a little bit of a script so that at some point before, like whenever we're editing the video and stuff, to like to each one of us do like a voiceover to read off the script and then I could put it in the video.
Yeah.
And then having that script, we'll be able to read off of it too whenever we're there, and like kind of giving an intro, like the daylight footage when it's just you and me there, just kind of looking at things, and then eventually going into the actual ghost hunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm really excited, cousin. I'm really excited for this.
It's gonna be fun, dude. I mean, I think just hanging out and having stuff for a Halloween episode, whether we find something or not, I think that's the ultimate payoff. Where it's just we're not sitting in here and my ears are getting red. You know what I mean? Like we actually have an experience that we can share with our audience for Halloween. I think that's the ultimate payoff.
No, yeah, for sure, for sure.
So then,
Yeah.
just to let everyone know what to expect, is that we're gonna go out and we're gonna do our investigation next week, and
Mhm.
then we should get it edited, either
Yeah.
professionally or by us,
Mhm.
meaning Sweats.
Yeah.
I'm not an editor.
They,
And then you will put the best footage out for the Halloween episode, right?
yeah, let me see what date that would be.
Yeah.
I think that would be the kinda makes more sense to do it before Halloween, right? The 26th? Okay, so we'll air at the 26th.
Yeah.
Uh, and then yeah, 26th. I'll put that in my calendar.
It's really a win-win for us, because either we find something and we're like, oh my god, look what we found, or we don't find anything and we just laugh at the entire situation. You know?
Either way, we're gonna make it entertaining.
Yeah,
That's the
either
important
way, it'll be entertaining. That's a great way to say it.
for sure. But I think that's pretty much everything. You got anything else to add, Steve?
I'm tired.
Take some milk and magnesium and then go to bed.
Yeah, dude.
You got all that pizza in your gut. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll have to be sure to like do a little Instagram live or a Facebook live before we start.
Yeah.
And then maybe after we start, just to
Yeah.
like let you know, hey, you know, we finished filming and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Juan says, sure to take pictures that sometimes apparitions show up as white orbs. Duly noted. Duly noted, Juan.
I like it.
For sure. But yeah, I'm excited for the ghost hunt, and I'm excited for you guys to see the end result of the ghost hunt. Just to as a reminder again, I'll be streaming Saturday. Gonna be playing some This War of Mine, and then maybe some Fallout 3. Definitely make sure to sub to SWETZ Plays to check that out. And then new song I put out, and we don't need to say goodbye. Thank you for everyone who's liked it and who's listened to it already. And if you haven't, it's up on my YouTube page, so definitely check that out. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me and Steve tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This has been episode number 49 of the Sweats and Steve show. And we will check you guys later. And as always, shishakada.